Welcome everyone. In this video, I will talk about the opportunities for food technologists and regarding the exam preparation for food safety officers. Let's get an exciting overview of the various opportunities available for food technologists. There are several prestigious departments you can explore. The first is FSSAI, the Food Safety and Standards Authority of India. You can prepare for prominent posts like Assistant NAE, Technical Officer, Central Food Safety Officer, Assistant Director, Technical, and many more. In the Food and Drug Administration Department, you can also aim for positions like Food Safety Officer and Assistant Commissioner, positions that make a real impact on public health. But that's not all. You can apply as a Technical Assistant or Technical Manager in the Food Corporation of India or take on the role of a Patent Examiner in QCI, Quality Council of India. For those interested in banking, you can become an agricultural officer through IBPS or an assistant manager in NABARD. Want to pursue cutting-edge research? You can aim for scientist roles in BARC and BIS. Plus, qualifying for Junior Research Fellow and Senior Research Fellow opens doors to incredible opportunities in educational institutes. The possibilities are endless, and the field is full of exciting roles to explore. Moving forward, let's talk about FSSAI. FSSAI is a statutory body under the Ministry of Health, and it plays a vital role in ensuring the safety of the food we consume every day. It regulates the manufacture, storage, distribution, sale, and import of food articles, while also setting strict standards to guarantee food safety. It's a pillar of protection for public health, working behind the scenes to make sure that the food we eat is safe and of high quality. Imagine being part of an organization that makes such a huge impact. Let's get an overview of the enforcement structure in FSSAI. When it comes to the central department, the head is the CEO, the Chief Executive Officer, who is responsible for overseeing the entire operation. Right after the CEO comes the designated officer, followed by the Central Food Safety Officer, who ensures the smooth implementation of food safety regulations at the national level. But in the State Department, things are a little different. The head here is the Commissioner of Food Safety, responsible for food safety enforcement across the state. After the Commissioner comes the designated officer, and then, on the front lines, we have the Food Safety Officer, working to uphold food safety standards locally. It's a well-structured hierarchy, ensuring that food safety is monitored and regulated effectively at both the central and state levels. Moving on to the next slide, as we know, FSSAI is built on 3 pillars. The first pillar is the Food Safety and Standards Act, which lays down the legal framework for ensuring food safety. The second pillar is the Food Safety and Standard Rules, which provide the guidelines for implementing the Act. And finally, we have the Food Safety and Standard Regulations, which detail the specific standards and procedures that need to be followed. Everything is covered between these pillars, the Act, the rules, and the regulations, ensuring a comprehensive and rigorous approach to maintaining food safety across the country. Very firstly, the Food Safety and Standards Act came into effect in 2006, and this landmark act was passed by Parliament to establish a unified food safety framework across India. Then, in 2011, the Food Safety and Standards Rules were introduced to aid in the application of the Act, ensuring that its provisions were effectively implemented. Further, various regulations were formulated by the Food Authority, providing detailed guidelines and standards for different aspects of food safety, making the system robust and comprehensive. Now, let's talk about the roles and responsibilities of a food safety officer. The duties and responsibilities of a food safety officer are incredibly serious and carry a lot of weight. They are the ones who investigate food safety cases, thoroughly inspect premises, and take food samples to ensure compliance. If needed, they have the authority to seize unsafe materials, summon individuals involved, and even file prosecutions in cases where penalties are required. It's a role that demands vigilance, responsibility, and an unwavering commitment to protecting public health. Now coming to the main focus, exam preparation, we will be discussing everything you need to know, including eligibility, syllabus, exam pattern, and preparation tips. Here, I will specifically focus on the exam for the post of Central Food Safety Officer in FSSAI. So let's get started and dive into the key details to help you succeed in this important examination. Here, you can take a look at the essential educational qualifications, the age limit, and the desirable qualifications. Don't get confused between essential qualifications and desirable qualifications. Essential qualification means you must have one of the degrees listed on the slide. It's mandatory for eligibility. However, desirable qualification means that while it's not necessary for you to have that degree or specific exam qualification, it will only be taken into considerations in case of a tie in marks during the exam or for promotions. So, focus on the essential qualifications to ensure you're eligible, but remember that having a desirable qualification can give you an edge in certain situations. Let's move on to the exam pattern. The exam is conducted in two stages, the preliminary exam and the mains exam. The preliminary exam is a computer-based multiple choice test. It lasts for 180 minutes with a total of 120 questions. Each correct answer will earn you 4 marks, but be careful, there's negative marking. For each wrong answer, 1 mark will be deducted. Remember, the marks from the preliminary exam are counted toward your final score. The weightage is 50%, so you need to aim for a high score here. Just qualifying the prelims won't be enough to get selected. Now moving on to the stage 2 exam, the mains exam. In 2020, it was a descriptive format exam with a duration of 120 minutes and a total of 100 marks. There were 8 questions, 2 situational analysis questions for 10 marks. Each 2 questions from the FSS Act rules and regulations for 10 marks each, 4 technical syllabus questions for 15 marks each. But in 2022, the mains exam format changed to a computer-based objective type. It had a duration of 180 minutes with a total of 240 marks and 80 questions. 30 questions worth 2 marks each with a penalty of 0.5 marks for each wrong answer. 10 questions worth 2 marks each with a penalty of 1 mark for each wrong answer. 40 questions worth 4 marks each with a penalty of 2 marks for each wrong answer. The stage 2 exam also carries the remaining 50% weightage. So, scoring high in both stages is absolutely essential for success. Moving on to the syllabus part, you'll notice the syllabus is divided into 3 parts. The first part covers general intelligence, general knowledge, English language, and computer literacy. This section tests your overall aptitude and basic skills. The second part focuses on food laws and a detailed study of FSSAI. This is where you need to have a deep understanding of all the rules, regulations, and framework around food safety. The third part is about technical knowledge, which includes topics related to food technology, processing, and engineering. This part tests your core expertise in food-related fields. The important point to remember here is to analyze the weightage of marks given to each part. While preparing, make sure to focus on the sections that carry more weight and allocate your time strategically. Efficiently managing your study time will help you cover all the topics while focusing on the ones that matter most. All right. Let's move further. I'll provide an overview of Part 2 and Part 3 of the syllabus since Part 1 covers general topics. First up, we have Indian and international food laws. It's important to note that the syllabus only requires an overview of these laws, so there's no need for an in-depth study of each one. However, give more time to the FSS Act, rules and regulations. These are critical. You can find great study material on the FSSAI website, so it's worth referring to that for preparation. Also, pay attention to the parallel laws like APIDA, BIS, EIC, MPDA, and the Spice Board. These might not require detailed study, but understanding the basics is important. Lastly, Codex is another key topic. It's essential for international food standards, so make sure to include a brief overview in your preparation. Moving on to the FSSAI part, specifically the role, functions, and initiatives. This is a crucial section where you need to cover everything related to FSSAI. You can begin by reading the FSS Act to understand its foundation. Then, move on to the rules, which explain how the Act is implemented. Finally, dive into the regulations, which provide detailed standards and guidelines. While studying, also make sure to cover the initiatives that FSSAI has taken, such as campaigns for food safety, nutrition awareness, and any future plans they have. Knowing both the current and upcoming initiatives will give you a well-rounded understanding of FSSAI's impact and direction. Now, coming to the third part of the syllabus, which covers the technical aspects. This section includes subtopics such as principles of food preparation, processing, and packaging. You'll also need to study food chemistry, food microbiology, and food analysis. Even though these topics may seem short at first glance, for good preparation, you'll need to study them in detail. Understanding the fundamentals as well as the intricacies of each subtopic is crucial, as this technical knowledge is essential for performing well in the exam. For example, food preservation methods may seem like a simple topic, but when you dive deeper, it branches out into detailed subtopics such as thermal processing, drying, freezing, chemical preservation, and fermentation. This highlights the importance of covering all aspects of the topics given in the syllabus. Even a single topic can encompass a wide range of principles and techniques. So, make sure to approach each topic with the goal of understanding its full scope to ensure you're well prepared for the exam. Here are the subtopics for food microbiology and the general concepts of food analysis and testing. Alright, let's break down the preparation you must do before diving into exam studies. Understand the bigger perspective of your goal. Firstly, it's essential to have a clear understanding of your larger goal. During exam preparation, motivation is key. While external motivation can be helpful, it often works only temporarily. You need self-motivation and must be self-driven. Clarifying what you want to achieve and why will help you maintain a positive mindset throughout your preparation. Government job pros and cons. Next, consider the pros and cons of government jobs. Nowadays, many government positions can be hectic due to low resources and fewer staff, leading to increased workloads. Transfers can also be a factor. However, the advantage of job security remains a significant benefit. It's important to be aware of both the advantages and disadvantages of the position you are applying for. Expectations versus reality. Continuing from the previous point, you may expect a stable life once you secure a government job, but it's vital to conduct a reality check on whether you can handle that role. Holding a position of power comes with its own set of pressures and responsibilities. Analyze your knowledge. Next, focus on analyzing your own knowledge. Avoid comparing yourself with others. Some individuals may take 2 days to cover a topic while you might need 5. The key is to understand and cover the topic at your own pace, ensuring it suits your learning style. Create your own schedule. Then, create a study schedule that aligns with your sleep cycle. It's not necessary to wake up early to study if you are more productive during the night. Choose a study time that works for you, ensuring you can focus and retain information effectively. Stick to your syllabus. Last but certainly not least, stick to your syllabus. The very first step in your preparation should be to familiarize yourself with the syllabus. This will give you a clear understanding of what is expected and help you focus on relevant materials. Never stray outside of your syllabus, as this can lead to unnecessary stress and confusion. By following these steps, you'll set yourself up for a more effective and organized exam preparation process. Moving on to some tips for effective exam preparation. Revise basic concepts and principles. Thoroughly revise the fundamental concepts and principles of each topic. Always keep the keywords in mind, as they will help you recall essential information during the exam. Make notes. Always study by making notes. This practice not only reinforces your learning, but also provides you with valuable writing practice, especially if the exam is descriptive. Try to explain each concept briefly while including essential details. This will help you grasp the subject matter better. Address difficult topics. If you encounter a difficult topic, try to read it during breaks between easier subjects. This approach keeps your mind engaged and helps in better understanding. Collect resources and create your own notes. Make sure to gather various resources for your studies. It's crucial to create your own notes from these materials, as this process aids in retention and understanding. Manage preparation time. Plan your preparation time to cover both the preliminary exam syllabus and the mains exam syllabus simultaneously. It's vital to manage your time effectively because you won't have enough time to focus on the main syllabus after the preliminary exam results are announced. Take mock tests. Regularly take mock tests. These will help identify areas where you are lacking and need to focus more. They will also highlight your mistakes, giving you the opportunity to learn and improve. Practice writing mock answer papers. If your exam is descriptive, ensure you allocate time to practice writing mock answer papers. This will help you manage your time effectively during the actual exam and teach you how to frame your answers. Revision is key. Finally, remember that revision is crucial. Aim to conduct at least 2 to 3 revisions before the exam to reinforce your knowledge and increase your confidence. By following these tips, you'll be better prepared to tackle your exam with confidence and clarity. Here's a quick question for you. Which of these products contains cholesterol? This is a straightforward question, and the answer is ghee. Cholesterol is present only in animal fats and not in plant-based products, which rules out all the other options except for ghee, which is derived from animal fat. I presented this question to illustrate how similar the options can appear. However, if your basic concepts are clear, you can easily arrive at the correct answer. Moving on to the last part, what to keep in mind during the examination. Read questions carefully. First and foremost, read each question very carefully. Understanding what is being asked is crucial for providing the correct answer. Manage your time. Be mindful of how you manage your time during the exam. Allocate appropriate time for each question to ensure you can complete the exam without rushing. Avoid guessing. Prevent yourself from guessing answers. Guessing can lead to negative marking, which can hurt your overall score. It's better to answer questions you're sure about. Use elimination method. For multiple choice questions, employ the elimination method. Narrow down your options to increase your chances of selecting the correct answer. Incorporate current information. When writing descriptive answers, try to include current information related to the question. This can enhance your response and show your awareness of recent developments in the field. Stay focused on the question. However, always ensure that you answer only what is being asked. Avoid getting carried away by providing excessive information that isn't relevant to the question. Stay focused to maximize the effectiveness of your response. By keeping these points in mind during the examination, you can navigate the test more effectively and improve your chances of success. So, that brings us to the end of our overview on exam preparation. I hope you found these tips and insights helpful as you gear up for your upcoming exams. Remember, with the right approach and mindset, you can achieve your goals. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more valuable content. Don't forget to share your thoughts or any additional tips you have in the comments below. Thank you for watching and best of luck with your exam preparation. You've got this.